right, good morning. Welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. My name is Joan. Thank you for joining me with your practice, whether you're at home or in class today. So as you sit for just a minute, grounding your feet into your blocks or to the floor, whatever is most comfortable for you, sitting up, so scooting back a little bit into the chair so your back is tall and supported by the back of the chair, shoulders down, hands resting right on the tops of your thighs, and then just noticing your jaw. Are you holding tension there? Where is your tongue in your mouth? Is the tongue pressing strongly into the bottom of the teeth? And if you can soften that, that's a big stress response. You want to soften that and let go of anything that you're maybe grinding or clenching into your teeth. So take 3 breaths right here as you breathe in, and whatever's a natural breath, so just noticing the breath, feeling the rise and the fall of the inhale and the exhale, and then feeling the movement of the breath, and observing the length of the breath. Where is it starting from? And maybe lengthening the breath into the lower belly. So you may be at more than 3 breaths at this point. And then roll your palms up and just ask yourself, what does your heart need for your health, for your intentions, for your benefit, for your awareness? What is it that you would like to set as an intention from your practice today? So you notice, feel, observe, shift your thinking into a space where maybe you were not before. And then just bring one palm into the other and touch your thumbs right in your lap. And imagine that this is a bowl. You're filling this bowl with water. Now here today, it's a very hot and humid day, so you can pick your water temperature, but maybe you want a little cool water. And think about all the ways in which water is vital for life, for drinking, cleansing, for washing, for movement, for energy. Connecting to nature, the types of water, temperatures of water, ice water, warm water. And then imagining that you're going to fill your bowl with water to just wash away anything that doesn't serve you anymore. So I'm just going to bring my palms together just like I'm holding a little cup of water. And I'm going to fill my cup up with water. And as I bring it up slowly and gently, I want to imagine that I'm just going to wash away thoughts that no longer serve me. So I bow to myself and just let that water rush right down. And then I gather more. So I use this to wash away the things that make my thoughts heavy or distracted, so that I can bring myself into a position where I'm more in the present moment. Now, hold your hands again and fill yourself up with water, but this time you're just going to bring your face to it. And you don't have to touch your face into your hands, but you're just going to bring it up now and wash away things that you think, things you've seen, maybe breaths that don't work well because maybe they're too tight, softening the planes of the face, relaxing the back of the throat, releasing through the jaw, swallowing gently, noticing the saliva, the fluid of the mouth, and then just bringing it all the way down, and then this time just one hand over the heart, thumbs touch, feeling the heart relax into this space that you're creating that's going to allow you to be who you were meant to be in this world. Now I'm just going to take my hands here and slide them right up to my shoulders and soften my shoulders down with the breath. And just ask myself, what am I carrying around What makes my shoulders, my thoughts, my body, my emotions feel heavy? And release anything that creates a negative sensation. And now with that intention, that visualization of water, we're going to lift up and we're going to slide our hands down and to the elbows, and then the arms come straight. And now we're just going to wash and stretch it all out and let something go. And now if you observe which hand was on top, you can go opposite side and now slide down and wash something else away. And just let it go and feel like you're just moving stuff that feels too heavy to hold anymore. And you stretch it out, and as you stretch it out, maybe lift up. Take a breath and exhale and bring it in and just settle. And then slide down and release and extend yourself out and open and stretch again. Big breath, exhale, opposite side. If you can remember what side you were on, tuck your chin, wash it straight down, stretch it out. Now bring your arms out. Imagine you're holding 2 cups of water here, and you want to feel that sensation of bringing yourself into balance. And so we're just going to rock gently here, and you're so in balance that the water won't spill. Right to left, left to right. And notice any sensations that begin to develop, or anything you notice in your palms, in your hands. Bless you. And then think about something you want to delete, and let that one palm go and look to the opposite side, and then fill that palm up and let something else go. And just make it feel small and soft and with intention. I'm bringing something in and I'm letting something go that no longer serves me, so I can welcome in. And what would you like to welcome in? Good. And now inhale, scoop forward, big wave of water. We're going to bring it all the way up and wash right down the front of the body, all the way down to the bottoms of the toes, and scoop up. Washing away the things that we hold on to that we may not need within our mind, our heart, our body, our spirit, our emotions, and let go of things in the past. So if something's in the past and you're still dwelling on it, maybe you can wash that away so you can make space for being in this present moment. Now I'm going to bring it out, and I'm just going to wash down the sides of the body and bring up right from the sides. Inhale, inhale, lift up. Exhale, wash it down. Pull up. Inhale, 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 bring it all the way up. Exhale. Easing the spine, feeling that ripple through each vertebra of the spine. Going with the flow of the current, but also going with the flow in the current of whatever your life is. Inhale, bring it right to your lap and pause for just a moment. Now I'm going to sit a little bit away from the chair, and now I want to bring some energy in. Visualizing a water wheel. So my hands are parallel, I bring it down to my feet, and I pause here in a forward fold for just a breath. Relaxing the shoulders, extending the spine nice and long. Head's an extension of the spine, and I see if I can feel that energy building from side to side. And now I pull it up the side of the body without touching it. And as I pull it all the way up, I inhale and I imagine this water wheel of energy creating this electrical current to remove fatigue and tiredness and preoccupation and anything else that makes you feel like you need to get out of your own way. And we pull this energy up and we bring it back down so we can pull more up, and we breathe. Inhale, lift up, arch up, look up, exhale. One more. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, when you bring it all the way down, extend your arms. Big stretch here. See how low you can go comfortably at an extension of the spine, like you're going to dive into a pool of water, and then let yourself go. It's effortless. And then inhale, stretch out those arms. You're going to dive some more. Take a breath, lengthen the spine. Exhale, let it go. One more. Take a big breath. You're lifting up and you're creating space to move forward. Bring it all the way up. Now, feel like you're going to do the breaststroke and you're going to just part all that water and you're going to flow through the current. Now, when I do this, I want to widen my legs a little bit. And I can either come all the way down to the floor or bring it right to my lap. So my fingertips are touching behind, the nails are touching. And then you're going to sweep excuse me, I knew that was coming. Sweep down and bring it all the way down. Now we want to pull an intention up. And excuse me, something's coming up. And I bring it all the way up. Now I want to part the waters. But I want to bring up something that's going to heal me inside out, push away something that no longer serves me. And make it a flow of an intention that will help you, support you. Excuse me, sir, 3 times it's supposed to reset your nervous system, so I guess my nervous system needed it. Take a breath all the way up. Now, when I come down, I'm going to sit up nice and tall, hands to the heart. Now, feel what you feel. And this, we've done this many times, is calming the heart. So we just do a little lean forward, and we start small. Inhale, and we come up. And create some space to calm the heart so that you can think a new thought, observe something, relax into wherever you are, whatever you're processing, and you breathe. So this becomes a moving, healing, meditative practice that brings awareness into your mind, body, heart, and spirit. Now we're going to pause here. Now when I roll, I'm going to roll toward left shoulder, toward the right, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to twist a little bit and look behind, and then come back up. And I'm going to roll and then twist a little bit and look behind and take your time. Wringing out something that may be stuck through the ribs. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, wring something out. And one more. And roll. Letting go, and then inhaling and filling yourself up. Last one this side. And let it go. Now, only if you want, you may keep it whatever you want. As I roll to the right, I'm going to release that arm and twist. And come in. And roll and twist. Wow, I must need a lot of shifting. And then come out the other side and breathe. And come in. And exhale and bring it out. And bring it in. Last one. Breathe out and in with the breath. Inhale on the lift. Exhale and sweep it out. Now come back to center. We're going to roll. Oh, you're so sweet. The emergency of the tissue box. Thank you. Appreciate it. As you breathe in and you breathe out, excuse me, and you roll. Now we're going to roll to the left, and we're going to swing all the way around. Inhale, lift up, pause. Exhale, roll the other way. Maybe visualizing a little vortex of water opening up at the top, creating space, and then the water rushes down a tunnel or a funnel of water, rolling it all the way. Notice maybe now you feel this a little bit more into your lower back, releasing any tension that you're holding there. One more on each side. Opposite side. And now roll it all around. Take your time. Big or small, any size circle you want. And as you breathe and you roll around, take your time. And as you breathe here, pause when you return to the back. Inhale, and you reverse your circle. And as you release around center, when you bring yourself back to center, you pause, and now just rock from side to side. Nothing can knock you down, you just move out of the way. Good, pause. See how you feel. Now press your toes into the blocks, bring your heels in, toes out, and now feel from the pinky toe all the way up to your pinky fingers and bring your arms out and gently breathe. Shoulders back and down, squeeze the shoulders back, tuck the lumbar spine, take a breath. And as you inhale, lift up. And then as you exhale, pull that down, connection back down to the feet. Inhale, release and lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Now when I lift up, this time palms together, bring that straight down to the heart, take a breath. Now when you bring it straight down to the heart, the thumbs come right into the sternum. When you press into the sternum, the shoulders come back. Shoulders are down, roll that belly back so you're supporting your lower back, engaging your belly, and now we roll forward. We're going to tip forward gently. Now start small and come back. Inhale and then exhale, blow out the breath like you're blowing out a candle. So no matter how you're moving, you're bringing yourself to a place where you're grounded, rooted, balanced, but you're moving with an intention that you're moving within that space of balance. Now you can bring it as low as you want and extend all the way, feel that extension all the way up through the spine. Now if you're really comfortable and you can widen your legs, you can bring your elbows into that space between your legs. This is going to be a deeper stretch. Don't go here if this is not comfortable for you. So we're preparing for a squat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Feeling that stretch through the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Now when I come back down this time, I'm going to release my hands to the floor, to the blocks, to my legs, and just rock it out and see if I can feel a softening through the hip flexors, through the insides of the thighs, the lower back. Head's an extension of the spine. I take a breath here. Good. Tuck your chin, ripple up. Arms are heavy. Bring your arms all the way up with you. You're going to bring it straight out to the side. Inhale, we go right up into our goddess. Pull down something that you need for yourself. Squeeze the shoulders on the back. Inhale, soften your jaw, relax around your eyes. So you're setting your intention up and it's effortless. You don't have to work hard. You're setting your intention, you're doing the work, you're detaching from the need to control the outcome. In and out with the breath. And up and down. And up and down, and one more, and up and down. Pause. Hands right to the knees. Rock it out and see how you are now. Maybe you can make this a little bigger. So visualizing an X, and the X where the lines cross are meeting right at the center of the body. Inhale on the lift. Exhale on the release. Feeling that diagonal direction, hip to shoulder. Left hip, right shoulder, right hip, left shoulder. Feeling the feet grounding and balancing you. One more on each side. Take a breath here. On the lift, exhale, let it go. And up and down. And bring it all the way up. Any size circle you want. Small, medium, large. You want to make it as big as you want, you can, but you go with what works best for you. If it throws off your center of balance, to keep your eyes closed or to stir the pot, then don't do it, or do it smaller, or just pause. And then when you're ready, reverse and you go the other way. So that you create balance in all things. And you're going with the flow of whatever is going to unfold in this day. And bring it all the way up, and you pause and rock a little bit. Now lift a hip and lift a foot and create the sensation of stretching a little more through the feet, the ankles, the arch, the heels, the legs, celebrating that flexibility and mobility of the body. Good. Now pause for just a minute. You can bring your legs all the way in and together. I'm going to sit back into the chair. Now lift both feet and flex your toes toward your nose as much as you can, but see if you can soften the backs of the knees. And just breathe right here. So you begin to soften the fascia. Spread your toes as wide as you can and feel the spaces between the toes. And as you do that, notice whether your jaw engages. Now you're going to curl your toes and stretch them out. Sit up nice and tall and curl and stretch and curl and stretch. Very important to keep mobility in your toes for balance, endurance, longevity. Curl and stretch. Now I'm going to flex one and curl the other. Good luck with this. This is a big challenge for the brain. So see if you can do that without thinking about it. Good. And now we're just going to kick like we're swimming in a pool. Take a breath. Heel kick. Toe kick, kicking through water. Heel kick, toe kick, heel kick, toe kick. Breathe, stretch it all out, big stretch. And then relax and tap, tap, tap. Begin to innervate the nerve endings at the bottoms of the feet and shake the hands and energize the nerve endings there. And then we're going to bring it all the way up and tap the top of the head. And release anything else that needs to be shifted out. Tuck the chin, tap the back of the head gently. And now pause, inhale, big V. Lean back, open up, feel like you're just opening up in, bring it in, exhale, bow to yourself. Straight down through center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it in and down. Open up straight out from the sternum, underneath the arms. Exhale. Now when you do that, be mindful of what goes on in the jaw. So when you lean back, see how much you have to release in the jaw. Don't throw your head back. Exhale, bring it straight back to the heart. Pause for a breath. Cross one hand over the other. Let's open up a little more here so we lift up into our butterfly. Now I can keep it right here if this works for me, or I can expand it by rolling it all the way down to the knees. I don't have to touch them. I make it the expression of what I need for myself today, rippling through, creating space through each vertebra of the spine. And opening up the arms, underneath the arms, expanding the ribs, bringing the breath with you. Now when I inhale, lift up, remember which arm is on top, lift it up, and then we bring it in and continue opposite side at the variation that's best for you. And you lift up, and you exhale down, and you inhale, and you lift up, and you exhale. And notice anything that begins to be engaged unnecessarily, and see if you can soften around the eyes, the face, the jaw, the ears, the neck, whatever it is that you notice. Last one. Inhale. When you inhale this time, lean back a little bit. Gentle back bend, forward fold, take a breath. Fingers are going to come down toward the feet, and then my fingers are down. I soften the wrists and I pull up. Exhale, opposite down. So I feel like I'm going with the flow of the current of the breath, the current of the air in the room, the current of water, the current of the energy in this day, the current of the energy within my body. Breathe and lift up. Moving the fluids within my body. Breathe. Inhale, lift up. When I lift up, take a big breath. Exhale, push to the side, take a breath. Inhale, push something away so you have space to move forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, exhale. A couple more in and up, out and to the side. One more in and up, out and to the side. When I come all the way up, gentle back bend, forward fold, take a breath. Bring it all the way down, pause. Now you may need to move yourself a little bit away from the back of the chair so you can slide your hands right up to the tops of the knees, shoulders down, sit up nice and tall. We go right into our dog and cat. So we curl the spine into a cat back and inhale and roll forward and lift up and feel that flexibility through the spine. Be mindful not to overdo and overextend the neck. You really want to feel the movement through the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. So you find the rhythm that works for you. Inhale, bring the breath all the way up like you're cresting up and out through water. Take a big breath. Exhale, and you dive back down and you curl. And you move with fluidity. Inhale, and you lift up. And you exhale, and you let go. And then one more. Inhale, lift up. When you lift up, stay up. Take a big breath. Exhale, push it all out. Ripple it all the way up. Take a breath with you. See if you feel when you come here, you're taller at the end of this. Tiny circle, roll it around. 1, 2, 3, pause. Twist to the right, ring out something. Come back to center, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3, pause when you come to the back, twist something out. Good. Now, imagine that you have a face cloth and it's really sopping wet and you need to wring it out. So we're going to lift the leg and sweep out here. We'll do 3. 1, 2, other side. 3, it's okay. Whatever side you're on is fine. 1, whatever works for you is fine with me. 2, 3, good. If you're comfortable and you want it deeper, you can keep it right here. You can keep your foot on the floor. You bring it to the front. Inhale, sweep it out. 1, 2, 3, and then opposite side. 1, 2, 3. Now this is going to be a challenge. You may not want to do it. You bring your leg out. If you can bring your leg out and you can hold your toe with your 2 fingers and you stretch it out and you smile because you're so happy to stretch those hamstrings out. If you can't reach there, hold underneath your leg. Make it work for what you need. Take a breath. Inhale, stretch it out. Now you want a challenge, you're going to switch and sweep. Breathe. 1, don't go where it doesn't belong. 2, 3, relax. Stretch it out. See if that leg's a little longer. And then bring it in, and you're going to be so happy because you're going to have to change the mirror in your car. As you stretch it straight out, big stretch right here. What's going on? This is what I'm looking at. So relax. You can't reach there. It doesn't mean you won't ever reach there. You're just not there today. Take a breath. Now, you want more, you can switch. Breathe. Don't go there if it's not good for you. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Palms are away, fingertips together like you're doing the breaststroke. You're going to push out and come in. Push away and come in. Push away and come in. One more. Push away and come in. One palm on top of the other. I'm going to give myself some room. Since we're talking about water, we're going to do a Qigong move, variation of swimming dragon. Now you can keep it right here and you move. So you're swimming through water. And you bring it from side to side. And you bring it up as high as you want it to go. And then you reverse it. And you bring it back. And this could be absolutely enough. If you want to make it deeper and you feel like you have the flexibility to bring it all the way down, you have to scoot your tailbone back into the chair so you're not falling out of the chair. And you sweep here and you bring it up. But you make it the expression. This is all about what is the practice that works best for you. And when you bring it up to the top, then you reverse and you bring it back down. And when you come all the way back down, as low as you want to go, pause, tuck your chin, roll it up, bring your arms out to the side, see how you feel. You may feel warm here. Shoulders are down, take a breath. Wring out the washcloth here. So we wring out anything else that we're holding across the shoulders. Breathe. One palm up and one palm down. So we're bringing out, but we want to bring in light. A lightness within our being, a lightness within our thoughts. And left palm up, right palm down, and we tip the star. And we just rock gently from side to side, using the chair back to open up anything that's tight across the shoulder line. Good, and then one more. Big breath in, hands together, bring it straight down through the heart, and you pause. Take a breath. Slide it all the way forward like you're going to dive into a pool. Exhale, let it go. Pull water all the way up, big breath. Push it away. Hands come right to the heart. Pause. Bring your legs together. Take a breath. See how you feel. Good. Hands right to the knees. Any size circle you want. Small, medium, large. You're light, you're airy, you've created space. You're moving around center. You're grounded, you're rooted, you're balanced, you're at ease. Pause when you're ready and reverse your circle. I'm releasing, I'm relaxing, I'm refreshing, I'm renewing, I'm restoring. I'm allowing myself to refocus, to realign, to reconnect, to recreate something that does not work. Pause, just rock a little bit from side to side. I'm shifting out of stuff that doesn't work so I can bring in something new that will help me, heal me, restore me, create a space to allow in peace, contentment, courage, patience, creativity, problem solving, pure potentiality. And now you pause here, take a breath. Sit back into the chair, relax into the seat, lifting up as tall as you can, sinking gently down, extending the head, the neck, relaxing the jaw, feeling tall, elongated, balanced, and supported. Now I'm going to just take my right arm, I'm going to bring it all the way up. My shoulder reaches down. My option could be to leave my hand on my thigh, or I can release it down around the arm of the chair, and I just stretch out that side body. And then I come back up, and then I switch to the opposite side, and I stretch out. And I'm keeping my back against the chair, and I'm just kind of rolling as I open up a little bit more. The 6 directions of the spine. One more on each side. Take a breath here. I'm reaching up and over. Go as big as you can. Big, big, big. Stretch it all out. And then opposite side. Breathe. Both arms up. Now, I'm going to move myself a little bit away. So I'm going to come forward like I'm going to be a flying geese. So I'm flying into the space I've created for myself. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now I'm going to leave my hands big V, twist to the side. Breathe. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, opposite side. Don't lean. Inhale, up. You make it what you need for yourself today. Breathe. One more on each side after this. So one more to the left. And then if you're on the opposite side, it doesn't matter. One more on each side. Breathe. And up. And out. And down. Big breath. Sit like a tall, strong, open Y. And bring your palms together, and if you can, keep your hands closed, and bring yourself so that you feel this connection straight through the center of your being to connect right at the heart. And you can sit back in the chair. And now do a little assessment. How do I feel different in a positive way? What do I notice now as I breathe in and out? Can I rest any other busyness of the mind, or do I feel calmer, more relaxed and at ease? Good, and then one hand over the heart and bow to yourself right here, and you can rock gently, slowing the nervous system. Now somebody gave me the gift of Louise Hay Power Thought cards, and I pulled one today, and she says, there is a rhythm and a flow to life. So you're breathing and you're flowing and you're moving and you're gathering and yet you're releasing. And I am a part of that rhythm. Life supports me and brings to me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me to my highest good. So we all have moments where things are a challenge, but they're temporary. We don't want to get stuck in the negative. We want to shift out of the things that don't work and gather to ourselves a new opportunity. So you can continue to rock, or you can pause. You can leave your hands right there at your heart. You can release them down into your lap, palms up or palms down, whatever you need. And gather to yourself whatever you will find as you move forward into the gift of what this day brings to you. And as you step forward into the rest of this day, pay attention. Notice something that's positive, something that maybe you don't see normally because you're too busy. Find a miracle of the gift of nature, a beautiful sky, a beautiful flower, a gentle breeze, a deeper breath. So allow yourself to pause in just this moment to be still in your awareness. That you are the master of your own ship. You have choices, decisions, and if there's something you don't like, transformation is about making a different choice. If I don't like something and it's not working for me, I can choose to make another choice. As I breathe in and I breathe out right here, I take a few breaths now and listen to my heart. What does my heart want me to know today? Letting the sound of the bowl create another level of transformation into relaxation. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here now, just release your hands down. Touch your thumb to your ring finger and breathe. Now notice the breath. How has it changed? What is its rhythm? How do I feel? Where am I in my thoughts? Maybe I'm calmer, more relaxed, and at ease. And now we're going to scoop and gather the breath. As we take a big breath, lift up, look up, exhale, bring to ourselves something that we need today. And sweep it and stretch it all out. Take a bigger breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull down more. Feel all the atoms within your body dancing with the energy, the vitality, the gift of life that you have to experience on this day. Palms together and bring that sensation of connection, alignment, focus, awareness, self-care, creativity, possibility into a body that taps into intuition, inspiration, inner awareness, using your imagination to create something new for yourself. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, 3 breaths right here. I am my own person. As I breathe in, I gather to myself the gift of, and I let go of. As I breathe in and I breathe out, I celebrate the gift of my life on this day in a body that does yoga, in a mind that is relaxed, a heart that is calm, and an intention that is strong and balanced. So that no matter where I go, no matter what I do, I can always bring myself to this place where I reside and call home. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Enjoy your day. Make sure you hydrate, eat something delicious, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.